Marion Brand here from Brand Fitness. I am going to go over some compound exercises that are multi-joint. Compound meaning it's using lots of muscle groups and you'll be burning more calories. So stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so for this round, I will be using one dumbbell. So I've got a heavier dumbbell. I've chosen a 15-pound dumbbell for this whole little workout. Let's just warm up a little bit. So we'll just warm up the arms. So yes, we'll be doing multi-joint exercises. Good calorie burn. And then back other way. I'm just going to do a really quick little warm up. Best if you are already warmed up before this, and then you can just go from there. So most of my workouts, my members just go from workout to workout, so hopefully you'll be warmed up. And we're just going to reach over and over and reaching forward. So I'll just continue warming up. I'm just going to demo what we're going to do. So we'll be starting with a squat with a overhead. I'm going to hold this end to end. So we'll be squatting down. Make sure your squat is good. So sitting bum back, shoulders back, and then come back up. So when we come up, I'm going to do overhead press, coming down, up, and then I'm going to knee lift. Or you could do a knee lift with a bit of a twist. Down, and then a lift, back to here, down, and then a knee lift. So this is a lot of coordination. It's actually good for your brain. I'll continue repeating so that hopefully you'll get the pattern, and if you don't worry about it. Break it down, make it simpler. So let's get started. Here we go. Squats, and then overhead, hold, squat, and then knee lift. So I'm doing a little bit of a twist, squat, overhead, hold. So I'm locking all the muscles in, knee lift, squat, overhead, down. So I can feel this in my core too, just from holding the weight in front of me. Overhead, squat. So I might screw it up too. So let's go, squat down, and overhead, squat down, and knee lift, down and overhead. So heart rate's going up already. Down and then knee lift, keep going, down and then overhead, down and knee lift, again, down, overhead, down and then a knee lift. We're gonna do 4 more, overhead. So be mindful of all the moves you're doing. Lots going on here. If you're a beginner and you're not used to exercises with dumbbells, I would go to something easier. I mean, this is still easy, but you have to make sure you have proper form. Down, overhead, down, and then knee lift. 1 more on each side. Down, overhead, down, knee lift, last one, down, and then overhead, down, make sure you're breathing, knee lift. Awesome, so that one's done, good job. So grab some water or something, take a little rest, and we are going into a single leg deadlift with a row. So, deadlift, that's going to be, so this is basically a deadlift coming down and then back up. So it's working glutes and hamstrings, but I'm going to choose to do one leg. So you can do with the 2 if that's better for you. So we're going to be up tall. This is working your balance too. We're going to hinge at the hip. If you need to hang on, you can. So make sure your leg is straight out. You don't want it to be just like this. So I'm going to hinge at the hip. You don't want to be bending at the waist. So hinge, 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 hinge like this. Balance, come up. And so it's this one leg is pulling up. So it's a little bit more muscle work on the one leg. Now I'm going to add the kettle or the dumbbell, and we will be doing a row as well. So I'm going to hinge, and this is when you probably will be wanting to hang on, so you can hang on to something. And I'm going to hinge down, chest out, shoulders back. I'm going to pull, squeeze, lower down, and then come back up. So you want to make sure you're doing the row with the back as you balance. So I'll try the other side here. So I'm going to hinge, 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 and this is my worst leg. Hinge, and then row, and then come back up. So let's do that. So we'll do 10 on each side. So starting on my good leg. So here we go. I'm going to come down, hinge, row, hinge back up, and then stay there. Down, row, and then back up. And then down, and row, and back up. Down, row, back up, down. Okay, I'm starting to feel this in my back leg. Keep going. So we've got, I think we've done about 4. Keep going. Row, back up, down. So I can still feel this even if I'm hanging on here. Oh, I'm really feeling it. Row, back up, and last 2. And last one. Down and row. And then we're going to change legs. So the other side. So hold, belly button in, shoulders are back. We're going to hinge at the hip. Coming down and row. Coming back up. Coming down, down, down. Row and back up. Coming down. So if you need to hang on, that's okay. If you'd like, pretend you're like a skater person or a ballerina, and coming back up. So you want that leg to go straight out. So hinge at the hip, row. Keep the weight close to your center line of body. You don't want it over here because it's gonna put strain on your lower back. So hinge, row, and then coming back up. Core is engaged, that's part of your balance too. Hinge, row, coming back up, and then hinge, row, back up. So when you're doing the row, make sure you're pulling with your back. So you want to squeeze the shoulder blade and then coming back up. So these are challenging. Do your own pace and you should be fine. So if you need to slow this down, if you need to hang on. I find my left leg is a lot worse because I have plantar fasciitis in my left foot and I can feel all the muscles in that foot gripping, whereas the other foot's fine. We're going to do 2 more. And lift. And then 1 more. Squeeze and then lift. Good job. So I can feel that right in the back of my legs. But it works your lower back, and then I'm also working my upper back. So the next round, a halo with a triceps. We're going to do this. So a halo, you're going to keep your elbows in. We're going to go halo around like that, and then I'm going to lift up overhead, down, and then halo the other way. So try that, because I'll add something onto it. Around, 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 up, down, and then the other way. So when you're doing the halo, you don't want your elbows out. So it's probably easier when you have a dumbbell. So we just go around, lift, and again, you can stand on one leg if you want for balance. I'm going to add a tricep to this. So let's lock it in, core is engaged. And we're going to do halo, lift, hold up here, tricep, all the way up, coming down, and then halo, lift, tricep, coming down, and then the other way for the halo. If you can remember which side, down, so I can definitely fill up my triceps. Keep the shoulders down, and then halo this way. Like it's kind of like brush your hair and then down. Oh, tricep. See? It's like a lot going on. So halo, lift, tricep, and coming down, halo, other way, lift, tricep, lift, coming down. So from this side, I'll just show you. So halo, core is engaged, lift, and then just like a skull crusher there, and then back down, halo. I'm starting to feel this in my arms. If you have a heavy enough weight, you should be feeling this. Make sure you have a good grip on it so that it doesn't fall out of your hands. Down, halo, core is engaged, lift, tricep. Let's do one more on each side because I'm really starting to feel this. So halo, lift it up, tricep, here, and then down, halo other way, lift it up, tricep, and coming down. So there you go. That was awesome, you did great. So we're gonna do one more, and it's gonna be a plie with a bicep curl and a front raise. So I'm standing in a plie position. I'm gonna come straight down like this with my weights here. I'm just hanging on to it. Come up to a bicep and then back down. So really strict move. And then I'm gonna lift up straight like, so I can feel it in my front deltoid, and I can feel it through the pectoral too, because when my palm is up, I can feel that. So shoulders need to be back. So let's go. We're coming down, bicep curl. Keep it strict. I want you to really feel those moves, and then lift. And then down, bicep. And then down, and lift. Down, bicep curl. Down, and then lift. You gotta keep those shoulders back. Bicep curl. I want you to feel the muscles you are working. I'll do from this side. Angle. So the plie is straight down, like this, and then come up, bicep. So I keep I'm not swinging, I just keep it strict, squeeze the bicep, back down, here, and then lift, shoulders are back. So right now I can feel that in my core and through the front. And then down, and bicep curl, and down, and lift. Okay, keep going. I'll do a couple more. Down, down, and lift. Down, bicep curl, down, and lift. Still going. Haha. How many more can you do? Down, and then lift. Let's do two more. So one more of each. Down, bicep, and then down, and then lift up. And you guys did it. So that was awesome. Put down in the comments below what you thought of those. Did you have a hard time with the coordination? Was it too easy? I want you to do everything slow and broken down so you can feel the muscles. And so it's great brain work, coordination, cardio, strength, a little bit of everything. So practice those and see if do it like another set if you can, and great job. So we will see you again in the next video.